What makes up the endless black eternity seen in a night sky? What is the greater mass that holds all life as we know it? To put into simpler terms, how does one define space? What definition can you put on something yet to be fully understood? The question of space is intriguing. It seems the more you try to find an answer, the more confusing it gets. To better understand myself, I needed to better understand my surroundings. The most simple space is limited space. Space that has boundaries. Limited space can be seen through an empty jar. The jar has clear, limited boundaries, representing limited space. Fill the jar with any items until it's full. When you look at the jar, it's no longer viewed by its boundaries, but by the items inside of it. Limited space is defined by what it holds, characterized by what's inside of it, rather than its extent. But what about when there is no boundaries? When you don't know when it ends or when it begins, it seems as though it's infinite. When there is no boundaries, space is unlimited. Limitless space is beyond simple understanding. It has no end, and therefore it has no beginning. When space is unlimited, it seems as though you are lost in infinite possibilities. Limited space has infinite outcomes because there is no end. For example, every decision made, because there is no set boundaries, has infinite outcomes. In limitless space, thousands of realities come from one moment. But the space is not defined by limitless possibilities, but by the outcome that happens, the reality that exists, the space created when it is not defined.
Only dream I've ever had. The stars in the sun. Every time I shut my eyes, it's always the same.
Combining limited and limitless space is personal space. Space is defined by one's life. Personal space is created through one's own actions, through one's own pursuits. Personal space is grown through experience. Personal space is a better understanding of oneself. Personal space is what fills up limited and limitless space. It is the meaning of our existence, not the space we have, but the space we create. By finding ourselves and seeking our ambitions, creating not just reality, but your reality, take the limitless space around you. Understand it has infinite possibilities. Find yourself, create the reality you want. Space that is not defined by what it holds, but by the legacy it creates. Go out into the infinite world and create your own space. Not asking, how do you define space, but how do you define yourself?